Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for X-Men 92, issue 1. Before I start talking about X-Men, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, Comic Uno episode 103, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are those exclusive comics. We got Mulan Revelations, issue 1. Planet Hulk, issue 2. Scarlet Couture, issue 3. Daredevil, issue 16. The Little Mermaid, issue 5. Howard the Duck, issue 4. Deathstroke, issue 7. Ant-Man Larger Than Life, issue 1. Effigy, issue 6. And Injustice Gods Among Us, issue 4. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 103, which is annotated. Let's talk about X-Men 92, issue 1, which has definitely been a series that a lot of people have been looking forward to. I personally like the X-Men 92 series. I won't say I have a fandom towards it. I was not alive in 92. I was born in 94, so I definitely watched this in syndication and in repeats. So I don't have as much of a fandom towards it because I wasn't alive when the show was out. I have more of a fandom towards X-Men Evolution because that's the show I grew up with and was one of the reasons that Kitty Pryde became one of my favorite characters. So yeah, that's, you know, my history on X-Men, the X-Men series from 1992. I saw it in syndication, but again, not big fandom. But I was still really looking forward to this series. It's great that Marvel is trying to connect more of their television shows into their comics, which I think DC has done really well, good job with that. I'm glad Marvel's doing that more. So yeah, cool cover. We get to see some awesome artwork here. I really like the artwork, and the interior artwork is really good too, but gets really busy at times. Very, very busy. It's kind of like intimidating when you're reading. I'm like, whoa, there's a lot to read here. So just a lot going on in each panel. There's crisscrosses, just honestly too much going on in each panel. But let's see what's going on with the story, see if I enjoyed that. So with this issue, you just get, you know, definitely the personalities of the X-Men back in 1992 and back in the show. You know, first page, you definitely get their personalities, and at least half of the issues just them interacting with each other. And most of the issues, the same thing that the cartoon always dealt with is mutants versus humans. I would say even more than what they do now with the X-Men. The X-Men's always against each other, but now it's them wanting to be accepted by humans, and they're like getting a bit closer to that in this issue, and they realize that they want to team up with this person who's trying to make bad mutants into better people. But we find out, of course, she's a bad mutant also, and they are being totally manipulated by her, and that's pretty much the issue. I honestly did not like this issue that much. I was actually really excited to read this issue because I love classic X-Men. So going back to the 1992 series, it's very much the classic X-Men. So I was looking forward to that, but here is just like very busy. The same thing I said about the art is just a very busy issue, and it didn't catch my attention, honestly. The story just wasn't interesting enough. It felt kind of repetitive from things we've seen, and I think they did a good job in capturing the personalities of the characters, but that's kind of all I liked about this issue. I didn't really like the story that much. I didn't really like the direction it was going. They could do so much more with this human-mutant battle and wanting to be accepted. I think they could have done so much more homage to the old series than what they did here. So yeah, the actual plot was pretty boring to me. The characters were good, but I don't think that was good enough for this issue. It definitely did not get me a hook for the next issue, which is a shame, because again, I was really excited to read this issue. So overall, you know, it has some memories to the old series, sure, but I just didn't think it was interesting enough, which is weird because I know a lot of people love this issue, but it just was not for me. So X-Men 92 issue 1, it gets 2 stars, and it was my worst pick of the week also. I just did not like it. I was expecting, I guess, something else from it. So X-Men 92 issue 1 gets 2 stars, and I don't think I'll be getting the next issue, which is a shame, because I again, was very excited to read it. But hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.